Logo is headed to the Los Angeles Clippers. Do you know who's the logo?
Jerry West?
Jerry West is the logo. Not for long.
He also has a really interesting timeline.
He does. This man is possibly, actually, he might be objectively the most successful person in NBA history. As a player, championships with the Lakers. As a coach, championships with the Lakers. As an executive, championships with the Lakers. He's the one who put together, part of the team who put together the 2000, 2001, 2002 Kobe, Shaq, Fisher, Ori Lakers. Then went to Memphis as an executive, and within a few years made them into a Western Conference final. I can't keep saying made them. Other factors were in it, but he is the good luck charm wherever he goes. So he made them into Western Conference Finals team, which is remarkable with what they had and how they put it together. And then he left, and they haven't really been that good since. And the Warriors, where he's won 2 of 3 championships. So now he goes to the Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully, now he goes to the Los Angeles Clippers. I forget that the Clippers are still a team here. And it seems like Doc Rivers would hopefully be taken out of the GM role. And the Lakers are also moving to Inglewood. That's all I got.
Oh, Jason, the Lakers are not moving to Inglewood.
The Clippers are moving to Inglewood. Sorry.
What's going on here? You just hear Jerry West and you go Lakers.
Inglewood.
Yeah, because Jerry West is all of his body is Lakers.
Lakers Staples Center.
I don't understand why Jerry West isn't getting all the heat about forming a super team. He's taking his talents to another team.
Jerry West? Yeah, Jerry West is good, man.
No, this is someone that's
the Clippers need informed Jerry West.
It's very true. No, I think this is as far as the off-season signings that could be made for the Clippers.
Big.
This is a big one because it might be a good way to maintain the confidence of Chris Paul and be like, okay, we've got someone coming in who knows. We've got the logo coming in who knows how to build a franchise. Whether you want to test their immediate success to him or not, you need to just base it on, like, you're never going to know the full details. But what you can do is weigh up championships based on where the guy goes. The guy goes, championships follow. So.
That's true.
And it takes you, even if you happen to turn the Clippers into the Grizzlies, oh wait, yeah, they've never been to the Western Conference Finals, so that would still be an achievement if they just did what the Grizzlies did.
So true.
So you got to understand that in order to build this team, it isn't just about building their team and starting to adjust. If I was Jerry West, the first thing I'd do is I would either consider, hey, Doc Rivers, are you going to stay and continue to give every single ounce of confidence you have in Blake Griffin? Or are you gonna go? Is Blake Griffin gonna go? Maybe you just completely blow up the whole thing and you take Doc Rivers out, you take Blake Griffin out, and then you start to build a team based on a new form of basketball that is gonna have at least somewhat of a chance of being successful. Because what we see with Doc Rivers is, yeah, this is a guy that knew how to win a championship with the Celtics when he had a system in front of him where he really just had to manage fantastic players with big egos. Yeah. But at the moment, he's trying to manage 3 all-star players, not a lot of depth, not a real system in place, and as Jason will always say, he's not an X's and O's man, and he doesn't know what to do with this team at the moment. So Jerry West, how much influence he's going to have over the decisions at that point? He knows that Steve Ballmer is a winner and wants more than anything I think anyone in life wants to do is win. You can see how much the guy is passionate. So there's big decisions to be made, but I think this is a good one to start with.
I'm happy that you mentioned Steve Ballmer because I think that's a lot of the reason why I wanted to go there. I think Steve Ballmer, amongst all the owners in all of sports, he's one of the very, very few who I actually think really, really cares about his team.
Cuban as well, I'd say.
I'd say that, absolutely, I'd say Mark Cuban. I think most of them, and you're blind and to this if you believe otherwise, sees them as only as a business, only as a bottom line, only as money.
When you win, a lot of them probably see the bottom line and you're going to get a bigger return.
Right.
But these guys, I think, I agree with you. They live and breathe it.
Loves I mean, it's pretty obvious he loves basketball. Pretty obvious the guy loves pretty much anything. Like we could throw in my favorite thing ever, the Microsoft pump-up meeting, and he's running around stage screaming. To which we knew the day that he became the owner of the Clippers, we were like, God, this is perfect. Like there's no better.
Microsoft Word, Microsoft Word.
Like he gets so excited when people use Microsoft. He did the Bill Simmons podcast and he commented on the fact that Bill Simmons uses Microsoft Word. And he's like, I'm so excited about this. It's amazing. So I'm happy. I like Steve Ballmer. Again, it's amazing how much I like so many of the players and the personnel of the Clippers. Obviously, people know I'm obsessed with Jamal Crawford for no apparent reason besides he's got the best handles, I think, in the NBA. top 5 handles in the NBA. Top 5 before I get eviscerated. But the team needs to be revamped. It's not working. Blake Griffin, yes, he's got to move elsewhere. Don't sign him. Don't give him the money. You got to keep Chris Paul. That's your only shot at making the Western Conference Finals is with Chris Paul. You can't do it without Chris Paul. DeAndre Jordan, still keep him. He's there anyway for like 3 or 4 more years. And then you got to let a lot of the other guys go. Because you need to find other players who can create shots for themselves. You have to spend some money in free agency. There's a ton of players available this year. I think if you're going to get rid of Blake Griffin, the guy you should go after to replace that position is Gordon Hayward. I think that he is better than Blake Griffin. It's just that he's played in Utah while Griffin's played in LA. One gets endorsement deals, the other does not. I think when it comes down to it, especially after this last season, Gordon Hayward's the better player. And I also think he's better at creating those shots, especially when you get to put him next to Chris Paul. You put him next to top 3 point guard in the league and you're gonna get the best version of Gordon Hayward. Also, there's throwing the great meme of the Gordon Hayward back in Butler, and Gordon Hayward now as the guy she tells you and the guy
yeah, he knows what you're about. He's a living transition of the Zac Efron meme who went to, I'll have her home by 9 to even your wife calls me dad.
It's like Chris Pratt, dude. It's the same thing.
It just happens, I guess. I said that as soon as I seen Gordon Hayward. I was like, this guy bangs.
Let's see the West success quote or blurb. People will ask questions about the Lakers. West said, I don't really have anything to say about the Lakers. I don't. I'm not going to say anything derogatory about the Lakers. This is not about me in competition with the Lakers. Why are you mentioning the Lakers so much? It's about me wanting to try and see if I can help make a difference to the people the Clippers have in place. I'm not going to be the out front person. This guy just answers questions right. Like he's not going to take any heat from the media. He's going to be behind the scenes.
He should be a politician, man. A very good way of turning a question into a question amongst a question.
That's a good point. I love how politicians answer questions, man. I wish we could answer. I wish I could talk to my parents that way.
Did you or did you not eat the last cookie? Well, it really depends on the way you look at the last cookie. I mean, legislatively, I maybe did eat the last cookie, but also I'd order some other people to eat the last cookie.
You could do that. It's more like, are you coming home for Thanksgiving? Be like, we can talk about Thanksgiving, but we should talk about holidays in general.
Emails. Yeah.
Use my private server. So yes, Jerry West of the Clippers. Also, I got to read way more into the Englewood thing. All I know is that they might be moving there, and their own building, I think, is good.
I think it's good for the city of Englewood.
It doesn't feel like the Clippers have any history at the Staples Center. It doesn't feel like it's the Lakers. Jesus. I'm done.
Jason, just toss in the towel, dude.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Just toss in the towel.
They can hang up.
Let me know when the clip is over.
They can hang up. They can hang up all the new photos of like whatever it is of the players, but they just know that there's banners in and around that stadium. Jason is currently. Jason, you know how people are thinking right now that you're under the table and they can't see
I don't care what they're thinking.
All right, let me just make sure that this is all clear. I'm here and Jason's over there. All right. I
don't care what you're
Let's make sure that my legs are up here. Completely.
You're making it worse.
And utterly.
You're making it worse.